Hey Libra, welcome to Divine Tarot. This is your reading for late April, early May. I'm just lighting some candles, calling upon the love and the light to set the energy right for your reading. Just to let you know, I am a channeler. I just use the cards to guide us through the reading. There will be other readings coming up, so don't forget to like and subscribe, so that you can stay in tune for when the next ones come in. So we're going to be channeling messages from your angels today. And I have been meditating on your energy, Libra. I can't help but feel a small part of disappointment in the air for you guys. Spirit's telling me that you have come a long way in a journey. I feel like you're working towards something, and something recently has unbalanced you. For some of you, it could just be a healing process, getting over somebody, working towards your own goals, working on yourself kind of thing, with nothing particularly specific in mind apart from staying balanced. That is the aim of most Librans. But something has set you back. And we have to remember, Librans, that healing's linear. So when things set you back or trigger you, or people come back round to test you, it's important that we remember that these are opportunities to grow, and feelings are an option, in a sense that we can choose to feel empowered by them or victimized. So there's two ways of looking at your situation. So when you find this reading, I feel like you're going to feel slightly unbalanced. And we've got the Judgment card in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. Perhaps you've felt... the Nine of Pentacles has like a hermit energy to me when it's in reversed. It's kind of hiding. You've pulled back. You've pulled back. You've taken a step back. You've withdrawn. You've felt a little bit paralysed, emotionally paralysed, because you've been triggered or set back in a way that you recognise. It's kind of like a familiar feeling, but you thought that you'd come far. You thought you'd got over this feeling, but it's swooped back in just to knock you off your feet once again and unbalance you. This card, this withdrawal card, is mirrored by the High Priestess in reverse. Perhaps there's a secret that's come out, or that is being held from you in a situation, and that is causing you to withdraw, Libra. Libras don't like secrets, and we can see when... I'm a Libra, and we can see when there are secrets. And you can't pull the wool over a Libran's eyes. We are the only ones in the zodiac that aren't an animal, that aren't a being. We are the scales of justice. And we do have the Judgment card in reverse here, which I feel relates to the Justice card a lot, in the sense that you've got a great judge of character, Libra, and situation, and you know when something's not quite right, and you can feel it. That's why it's in reverse here. You can feel that something isn't right, and it's set you back. It's put you off balance, and it's stopped you from, only temporarily, Libran, it's stopped you from progressing. I feel like you're doing so well. It's like you'd reached a peak of independence and happiness within yourself. And then something flagged up to kind of knock you off your pedestal for a moment. But don't worry, because you can see through this person or this situation, your plans only seem like they're temporarily on hold. But the Devil card in reverse keeps poking its head out, along with the Moon card. And it's basically the power's in your hands, Libran. It's up to you who you have around you and who you don't. I do feel like with the Devil card in reverse showing its face a lot, that's definitely relevant as well, that not only is the power in your hands, but you're being manipulated. You're being emotionally manipulated. So it's like, imagine metaphorically, you are a fish swimming in a pond, and months back you saw a hook with some bait on, and you took it, and you got pulled out of the pond. Yeah, you lost all your mates, you lost your family, you lost your mates. Obviously this is like a story. I like to story tell. And then luckily the person who caught you put you back in, but it was a lesson for you to learn. So now you're swimming along, you've started to heal, you know, you're feeling better about it. The people that mattered, the fish that mattered, you found again, because you know who you're meant to be around, you'll always end up being around because of energies and frequencies, etc. And then you see the hook again with some bait on. Is it the same hook? Who knows? Is it the same bait? Who knows? There's a part of you that's hungry and was ready to eat the lies up again, you know? Lonely, hungry. You're not lonely though, Libra. You were doing really well. It's just the familiarity of the situation that seems appealing. I feel like there is a promise of love in this situation. We've got the Two of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. So I want to shuffle my cards because there's so many reverses right now. But these cards say to me that, like, maybe you fell in love with the potential of a situation, and it keeps, like, the potential of that hook with the bait on was, alright, so potentially this is going to be a really yummy lunch and you're really hungry and you've been swimming for ages. But the reality of the situation is the second you bite at that bait, you get dragged out of your home where you're already at, or the path that you're on. You get popped out of the path you're on and onto another path, Libran, and then you lose control of the situation again. And it's not about control. Librans aren't mega controlling. It's more about you knowing where you want to go and not allowing lower vibrational distractions to take you off that path. Okay, so I feel like you're feeling a little bit heartbroken. Some of you have already made, if you haven't already made, you're going to be making the right decision in this situation. For now, there is like a slight weakness in this situation to you because of the emotions you think with your heart in this situation, Libran, and actually it does need you to think with your head, which makes a change because we're air sign and we do spend a lot of time in our minds. But with this situation, your heart has been open and it hasn't really helped, and there needs to be a balance right now. You need to do what's best for you. Can you deal with heartache again? Can you deal with being back to square one? Can you deal with biting the bait and being pulled out of the pond and having to find all your mates again and find yourself again? Like, you get lost in this person, and let's have a look. Let's ask Spirit, what are their intentions with us? We've got the Five of Cups. They do have a plan. They have a plan. They've got 3 empty cups, 2 full cups, and you're part of the filling of the rest of those cups. Whether they actually emotionally feel for you, that is a different question. But I've got the feeling the intentions aren't pure. There is goings on behind the scene, because we've got the High Priestess in reverse earlier on. It tells me, like, you know, you can sense there is a secret, there is a society, an undercover something. There's something going on behind this situation that isn't pure. You've got the Four of Swords in reverse. That is the obstacles that they are going to come across. So they're going to make a plan. However, the obstacle they're going to have is that you've grown stronger. This whole time that they've been fucking with you, you have grown powerful and stronger. And it's almost like, because I feel like this person or this situation is inconsistent as well. So it's like on and off, on and off, on and off. So in the on and off times, it's giving you time to learn how to live without them. Learn how to get over the situation and reflect on it in a way that gives you your Ace of Cups. That helps you know how to feel fulfilled alone. You don't need anybody. You kind of just wanted them. you wanted them for the purest reasons, and I think you fell in love with them a little bit, but now you're beginning to realise perhaps it was just the potential. Whew, that was stressful. Let's see what the angels have got to say on my angel deck. These are beautiful. These have words on that are just absolutely inspiring. Libra, and you can find me on Instagram, by the way, as well. It's divine.intervention.tarot. There's some really cool creative posts. Okay, so the 10 of thought. A situation that's been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. I love that. So perhaps there was some codependency here, manipulation, as we said. So good luck with this situation, Libra. The angels have got you. You are being guided. Know that. Know that. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again shortly.